Hi, I'm Michelle with the Parish team. I'm here with Rick Woodruff, a mortgage broker, and he's going to answer some of our questions today about a VA loan. If you're going to apply for a VA loan, first thing I want to say is thank you for your service. So Rick, can you explain the VA loan and who that benefits?
VA, if you are a veteran and you've served in the military, we can pull what is called a DD-214 to verify your eligibility for VA. And VA is really great. It's the only product that you can get a no down payment on and no private mortgage insurance monthly. So it's great terms. One of the things that's really important about VA is if you have any disability income that you received, make sure to let us know, because VA has a funding fee they typically charge that's waived if you receive any VA disability. So let us know when you're
Oh, that's great information. So there's no additional fees to do a VA. Everything is pretty much 100%.
100% financing. And if you're a veteran that's purchased in the past, it used to be that sellers paid your closing costs for you. That has changed. So either the buyer or seller can pay closing costs. It is negotiable.
And is there any guidelines as to how often they can purchase a home or how many times they can use a VA loan?
Great question. When we pull your DD-214, we find out if you still have entitlement. If you are currently have a property that has a VA loan on it and you're buying another property, we have to typically close on that existing VA loan prior to, you can only have one VA loan at a time. Now they do have some extenuating circumstances. If you've gone through a divorce and so forth, we can request to have additional benefits.
And I think that in the past, VAs were one of the loans that could be assumed. Are any of those loans assumable now?
Almost
And
every mortgage is not assumable anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
just curious, just checking.
It's worth a try.
So there's no private mortgage insurance on them.
Correct.
And what about rates? How do they compare with an FHA or conventional loans?
It changes from time to time, but at least in the market we're in, rates on VA are far superior to some of the other products. So we went away when you're actually at the time of purchasing. We want to look at the market and make sure that that truly has the greatest benefit for you, but right now VA is the best.
Are they a little bit easier on you with credit score? As far as credit score, a lower
They
score?
are. That's one of the things that I'm really impressed with VA is that they are definitely take care of their veterans. They will go above and beyond. Now, the only thing that they really have a hard time on is if you have lates with any government debts, they're not as generous.
Imagine.
Yeah.
So if you're an active duty veteran, if you are active serving and you may be out of the country, is there a way to have your wife or a spouse or somebody be able to purchase if they're serving?
Yeah, there is. There's called a specific power of attorney that you give your spouse authorization to process the loan on your behalf. So we would need to get that signed and notarized right up front. We probably want to address that pretty quickly.
And when they're looking at a VA loan, can they lock in the rates on those?
They sure can. You can lock in an interest rate to make sure that at the time that you've purchased the property, once you have a property address, that we lock it in through the closing date. So that way if there's any fluctuation in interest rates, you're covered. You don't have to worry about rates going up.
And they can change that or relock it if the rates go down?
We can improve the rate typically once on VA. If the rate improves, we can give you what they call a float down, and it doesn't cost you anything to make sure you get the best rate at the time of closing. So.
Awesome. Well, that's great. If you need any more information or a more current information, feel free to give Rick a call. His number's at the bottom of the screen. Thanks so much.
Thank you.